home, eh? Forgot my fishing rod. Good start. So today I decided to go for a fish. It was a last minute decision, so it's fairly late in the day. Just hoping no one's fished around here in front of me. Just a small local creek, as you can see down there. It's fairly accessible, so there's definitely no monsters in this. As one of my mates calls it, poverty fishing. But it still beats the shit out of a day at work, I know that. So yeah, I'm gonna go down and enjoy myself and yeah, see how we go. Young fella's using lures. I dropped him off just back down the river there, so we'll see how he gets on. Do you think they might be too small for you now?
Like the fattest wedgie.
Well, might be time for some new waders for the young fella. They're definitely too small, but he's had them for ages. It amuses me a lot watching him get into them. So yeah, come to local creek here. There's no point us both being together because it's only a small creek. So I'm gonna drop him off here and hope he doesn't get stolen. And he'll fish up the river. I'll drive up and park, and I've got another little spot where I'll fish around, get back to the car, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So as I said, the young fella's going to use lures. I'm going to set him up with a camera and see how he goes. I suppose that'll be a little bit like setting the trail camera up on your dogs to see what they do for the day. It'll be interesting footage. Yeah, so I'm going to drop him off and we're going to do some fishing. Yeah, it's a long way the young fella's going to have to walk, but that's a him problem. I'm going to set up, get down to the river here. I'm fishing with bait, and yeah, we'll see at the end of the day who does better. Now there is another car between us. I'm hoping that he hasn't got this far up the river and I'm fishing pre-fished water. Yeah, can't do much about it. It is public area and it's my fault for getting up late. But anyway, I'm going to pack up and get down to that river and see how we go. So another thing I'm excited about, I'm wearing waders. I'm not getting wet today. Anyway, fishing time. Right, made it down to the creek without dying. As you can see, it's rather steep coming down there. That's all right. So all I'm going to do now is bait up and just slowly walk up this creek, casting in front of me, and hopefully we get a few trout. Right, first cast. Snagged. It's bound to happen. Bit out of practice with the casting. Lucky it's above the waterline, it'll be easy to retrieve. At this point in time, I wondered how Tom's day had started. It hadn't started great for me.
Yeah, this is never a good sign. Boot prints. Don't know if they're today's, but fishing second-hand water is never good. Ah well, give it our best shot. See what happens. Now you're not really meant to cast across like that, because the trout sit sort of up and down with the flow. Their head goes upstream, so all the food coming down the river they can catch. So you're meant to cast like that. There's a frog behind me. But yeah, I just thought that little backwater over there looks like it could hold a fish. So I'll give it a couple more casts and see what happens. This stump's worrying me though. I don't want to get snagged on that. That would end my day pretty quickly. Not end it, but wouldn't make it as appealing. It's only a small little one. It's a little brown. Got him on the spinner. It's only a tiny little brown. Not going to keep him, I don't reckon. He's not big enough. Anything as big as my foot I'll keep. And I don't think... Oh, he's got a sharp little tongue, he does. It's a nice little brown. Give him the quick old... Oh shit, nearly fell in. Quick old foot measurement. Nah, not even close. We'll get a photo and we'll get him back. Oh well, one for the day is good. Right, on again. Sorry about the camera work, that was fucked up by me. Didn't think it turned on, then I didn't think it bloody turned off, and oh well, another fish on the board. I'm noticing as soon as I'm out of that little, the bit where it's been hammered, catching a lot more fish. So there you go. Skip the hammered bits. Well, don't skip them, just fish them faster. Another fish, get a quick snap of him, put him back in the water. Nice fish. 2 on the board, racking them up. Oh, I'm on again. Hey, he's a good one. You're coming home with me, buddy. You are coming home for a feed.
Meanwhile, I'd had cast after cast for nothing. So lures were well and truly in front. I was enjoying myself, but wondering where the bloody hell the fish were. That was a bite. That was a bite. It's a start. Fish here, there's 2 bites I've had, just haven't been really wanting to swallow it. It's a perfect looking spot for them, but I reckon before the fires came through here, this fished a hell of a lot better. It's never really recovered after the fires. Like, there's fish here, but it's not like it was. This was loaded with them, this little stream. But it probably also gets a hammering now, and maybe it didn't back then, not sure. Anyway, that's fishing. Yeah, watch, I've said that, and the young fella will come back with buddy saying he caught 20. Anyway, good luck to him if he does.
He's not as big as I'd like. He's got a little bit of tail damage actually, this one. I wasn't planning on keeping him. He's a bit small, but yeah, he was hooked in the eye, and yeah, a lot of blood, as you can see on my fingers. Not going to show that. The other side's worse. So he's coming home for. All right, so I'm on to another guy. There was actually two that came out and hit it that time. Two at once, which is not very. Oh, this guy's hooked in the eye as well. Oh no, this won't be as bad. He'll be able to go back.
The young fellow was cleaning up, and finally I'd found a place with a fish that was hungry for what I was offering. Hey, got one. Nice little brown. Get him around the end of that. It's actually a very, very healthy brown trout. Look at that, very healthy brown. I'm happy with that. Hey, heaps bigger than what I used to get out of here. See if I can get the hook out of him. Come on, mate. Hook out. Damn, good pan size. See, mate. That was a good brown. For this little creek, usually don't get them that big. That's probably the biggest one I've caught out of here. He was as fat as butter too. Oh, that's good. I'll keep going. I'm happy with that. Just in a deep hole there, just behind the rapids. I had 2 casts in there. And the second one, he grabbed it and swallowed it. That's good. It's been a long lot of fishing to get him, but well worth it when you catch one like that, especially out of these little creeks. Yeah, very, very healthy sized brown. Anyway, I'm going to bait up. No point casting in there again, because there won't be another one. And yeah, I'll walk up a little bit further and try and get another few. Well, annoyingly, that knot has been snaring the whole day on my eyelets, and it's finally just let go. So I'm going to have to tie a new one of them on. The problem is I don't have any of that with me. That's alright, because I'm only about 2 corners in the river from the car. So I'm going to head back there now and try and find my young fella.
No fish there. What if I get risky and go up there? Oh, that was a hit. You might have seen on videos a little splash just from under lure, only a little fish, but he came up under it and tried to hit it.
Well, I've just thrown my leader off, so that's me done with fishing. Lucky I can see the car, so that was pretty well as far as I wanted to go anyway. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Only landed that one brown that you saw, which was bigger than I've caught out of this creek before. The numbers seem to be down, but there's been big fire through here, and this has been flooded for weeks and weeks. So whether they just, you know, not hungry, I've had a fill from all the worms coming down, I'm not sure, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Fishing isn't always, to me, about catching the most fish. It's just about not being at work, being out and about. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm going to go see how the young fella went. Hopefully he's got a few, because to young kids it is about catching lots of fish. So hopefully he's done all right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and yeah, catch you on the next one. He is.
How many did you catch?
I caught 1.
I caught 8.
Piss off, you caught 8.
Kept 3. I took photos of all of them. I only got 3 on this one, went flat.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
alright.
found this too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What do we want that for?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I caught one. It was the biggest one I've ever caught out of here.
Oh, really?
But I had one other hook up.
Keep it?
Nah, let go.
How big was it?
Oh, probably a foot long, foot and a half long.
As big as my one, or?
It was as big as the one I caught yesterday. No, not as big as the big one you caught.
Yeah.
All right, come on, get in. Let's go.
Didn't have an esky or nothing.
Yeah, the little one.
No,
Oh, that one's all right.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
And then
mine
these
was
two-
bigger than that.
Yeah, I hooked in the eye. And then,
You hooked it in the eye.
yeah, it swiped it and I just set the hook.
Right.
And then the other one's that size too.
Well, there you go.
8 probably between that and this.
Well, that sorts that out. Spinners, definitely the way to go.
Hard bodies are shit.
Hard bodies are shit.
So
Right.
shit.
There you go. Just spin it like that. What'd you say? The greens are going this creek.
Yeah,
Oh well,
green and gold.
young fella thoroughly outfished me, I'll admit that. Looks like I got to feed a fish. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll head home and smoke me trout.
Well, I've done myself a bit of a mischief here. I'm currently more than dick deep in water. I've come this far, this deep, and it's getting deeper here. So I'm gonna have to take my phone out of my pocket. The bottom of my bag's all drenched. I have to take my phone out of my pocket. Hope that it's not wet. No, it's not. Thank God. And I'm gonna have to try and get my way through this. I think it's gonna get fairly deep fairly quickly. Okay, there's a bit of a rock here, but that doesn't last for long. Okay, I've got the bank here to hold on to. I've got a couple of sticks. I've found a rock. I'm not dick deep anymore, but on this side of the rock it goes just as deeper. Okay, wow. It's almost to the bottom of the chest mount, and I'm 6'1" and a bit, and yeah, it's almost up to my chest. This is deep water right here. I've fished it all, so don't worry, I'm not spooking the fish. Holy shit! Oh, that's slippery rock. That is very slippery rock. I'm gonna try get up onto the bank here.